Woo,
And we're
live.
live. Yeah, we're live. This is Traumatized at Redline Riders, and somehow the Redline Riders are only a four-man. I don't know if that's going to be a permanent thing. I suspect perhaps this is as delayed as they can be, but I don't know. Hopefully I didn't talk all this shit on the forfeit win Warriors, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh no, Traumatized do the same shit. But then again, it may be because it's playoffs that they can't, like, it's physically not possible to be rescheduled. I do not know. I was out here just like, oh, did you change your mic?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm echoed now.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Because why would I do that?
I don't know. Wouldn't make sense to me either. But anyway.
Unless CS uses my headphone mic, but it definitely didn't switch my.
Apollo's up on the flower pot, takes down Licks, and Ventura is going to trade him out. Classy from the back of the site takes Ventura. And Adobe, he is not sold on the. He's not sold so much. He's hanging out towards arches, and he got Spaz hanging out in a small pit. And it is actually going to be an A play coming in.
Oh, my computer is unhappy.
Adobe takes down arches. That's Octo Smash fallen, and Hums not far behind. I think Adobe heard it. Spaz in small pit. Yeah, he knows it's A. Calls out that it's Haycard. Adobe pushing in. They're going to double peek. Not quite a double peek, but Adobe takes 99. It's not 100, though, is it? Welcome back.
You know, my mic is, my everything is having a hard time.
Oh.
Look.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
Huh. Well, the match is paused, so you have some time.
Yeah, but that means I have to turn off my computer.
That is possible. Freeze time canceled, but I still only see 4 on the Red Line Riders. Apollo's in the meanwhile has bought himself an MP9. Looks like 3 of them coming out. Adobe hanging out with the scout. It's 4 MP9s. What a stack. Hums thinking himself a Zeus is probably the best way to spend $200. You know, I'm not going to tell him otherwise. Ventura hanging out in T. Even being a man up right off the beginning of the round, Traumatized are still playing very principled CS, and it looks like they're hanging out. Trying not to get too greedy or caught out. Hey. Any naffers? Any naffers in chat? I love that that's his name.
Nappers?
Naffers. Classy hanging out on the back of sight. Licks, crosses, and he falls.
Am I back?
Not yet.
Oh, I hear you.
Okay. Adobe takes a shot, hits Octo Smash. Not going to hit the follow-up, and that's okay. Spaz on the crossfire. Takes 2. Ventura and Octo Smash both fall. It's Hums and Apps. Takes down Apollos. Has a Glock. He's going to upgrade to an MP9. Watch out. He's going atomic. It's out of bullets. He reloads.
Is it still...
I don't hear your mic at all.
I'm muted. Haha.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, it seems good.
Like, you don't
Hear your.
No. Yeah, I think it's good.
I don't know what happened.
I don't either. Sometimes things just get fucked. CS every now and again, they push an update and it makes it so that, like, your mic is full volume all the time wherever you start it. I've had that a couple times. 4 AKs coming out on the oh, there it did it again.
Okay.
I can fix that. You can turn around, sir. Hums fires off Adobe. Octo smash top mid, chucking a smoke. Playing out arches. It looks like an A hit, but it surely isn't. It's 4 players over here at B. Apollos finds one. But it was the one and only A player. Oh my god, classy. Takes down 3 of them on B. It's a good thing we got to see it. Isn't auto director. Give me a second.
You know, you say you fix, but it doesn't always fix. Why are you lowering my level? Can you even hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine. And I don't hear me. And
But you weren't talking.
well, yeah, but I don't hear me now. That's a CS thing. I have to figure out again how to like change the config. But yeah, every now and again they post an update and then it's like, oh, everything at 100 all the time. So it's not just you, but I'm glad we figured it out. So welcome to the stream.
I've been here.
You have been here. Speaking of people who have been here, they lost their 5th guy again. Yeah, any Naffers left. So that's cool. Traumatized did win the last round. It was mainly Classy hanging out on the B site, taking down 3 with a spray down. We didn't get to see it because any Naffers joining and leaving seems to have killed Auto Director at least as much as Auto Director can die. It's another set piece coming in. Hums is going to smoke CT and flash over the site. Any Naffers really having a go of it. Bernie from behind the site looking for heads and don't find them yet. Finds one, takes down a second. They're all lit up. Well, except for Octo Smash, who had 100 and got the kill. But other than that, they were all lit up. And by all of them, I mean licks at 10. Adobe taking big damage, but dealing even more. It's all up to licks. 10 HP. He knows what one is. He takes it down. That's easy. Hits the spray onto Apollos as well, but Spaz is going to finish him out. Grab the AK. I don't know why he wants the AK more than the MP9, but hey, that's his own personal preference. And that'll be the defuse coming in. Traumatized 4-0 right off the hop. And Spaz is sitting here on $11,000.
A lot of money.
That is a lot of money. And it's back to a 5v5. 4 AKs and an AWP versus, mixed rifles and an AWP on the CT side. Traumatized looking to convert into a 5th round. Bernie getting a little bit aggressive over here at B. He's not going to be punished for it just yet. He's actually going to get a kill. And he gets away with it. You don't have the right. You don't have the right. That's all Redline Riders can say at this moment. But as it turns out, he does have the right. Spaz firing off top mid. Any Naffers looking to make his debut.
Any Naffers in chat? Any Naffers in chat?
Oh my god, any Naffers. Oh, he's so close to getting a double. He has 1 so far, and he has Adobe down to 4.
Ooh, look at Doraemon. So nice.
Oh yeah, on Ventra. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Huntsman's nice. Huntsmans are cheap, but I'm guessing that Sapphire is not.
Yeah, I assume not. Oh no.
Oh man, Octo Smash in with a pin. She's already coming up into into church here. Adobe, you're watching the wrong thing, but Octo Smash takes down Bernie, and Indianapolis takes down Classy. The B site's wide open. I think this is going to be a save, or at least a play for exits. Adobe already in CT. He's just going to be watching the old calf. Ventra looking to get a little bit dirty, and he gets dirtied down himself. Ventra falls to the op. That's what you get for trying to leave the site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do they survive?
I think so. They have high enough. Octo Smash may need to be a little further, but yeah, 25. He had plenty of time. Honestly, I feel for Adobe having 4 HP on this map because, man, I don't...
You could die anywhere.
You could literally die anywhere. Still enough money on the CT side. I think Apollos has a gun on the ground, but I don't know. Nope, just kidding. Looks like he's going to play a Deagle, so there's not quite enough money. Nobody wanted to drop him an MP9. He says, no thank you. Just a Deagle will do. Which, like, I respect it.
Yeah.
If you're nutty with the Deagle and you know it, you might as well.
You're not. Know it. Do-do-do.
Do.
Do-do-do.
I'm nutty and I know it. Got Deagle in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, blow it, want it. I'm nasty and I know it. Adobe hits the headshot onto Hums. Op versus op. Adobe prevails. The smoke's gonna be a little bit deep. I bet Ventra has a gap to it that he can exploit, but he's not gonna do that just yet. He's gonna get the op out. That's a fine play.
Love that huntsman.
Yep. Licks is gonna nade the chamber secrets. Not gonna be any damage found there.
Nobody calls it that.
I call it that. The cubby. Le cubby, if you will. Apollos plays out the edge of a flash, and no one checks him in Big Pit. Spaz actually gets punished for it, and Apollos is still finding headshots with the Deagle. He doesn't need a gun. He doesn't need a teammate. He says, kill my teammate. I'll just draw your attention to where I wasn't. Octo Smash playing up and back in the graveyard, and he's going to find Bernie. Pushes over and finds Apollos over the wall. It's 2v2. Adobe has a perfect lineup on Ventura. Finds him. Has to reload. Not a lot of time. Fake flash coming out. Octo telling him he has the AK. And Octo, not only does he have the AK and the fake flash, but he gets the ace as well.
He smacked.
He did be smacking. He had 2 kills going into that round, and now he's on 7. So that's a pretty good increase, if you're asking me.
Can do.
You said I can do math? Yeah. Yep. Pistols coming out for Traumatized. They've lost the last 2 in a row. That was at the beginning of that 2 in a row. There were people with 10 and 11,000 spaz to name drop. But no longer is the cash really piling up. Apollos, though, he turned a Deagle last round to an AK this round, and he finds 2 so far. Adobe pushing up behind Ventra. There's only 1 left. Had 21 bullets. He only needed about 2 of them, maybe. That's going to be a 5th round for Traumatized. And that was not one they would have expected to win. Full pistols going up against rifles. That sure was. I mean, that was Redline Riders' round to lose, if you're asking me. And lose it they did. Now on 2 MAC-10s and 3 AKs coming up against a full buy. Rifles and op. Oh, Adobe. Apollos and apps. Spaz gets taken down by the Mac, and he's going to give up an M4. And it is going to be a B play, but Adobe is already up here in arches. Misses the one shot. Is he calling the save? No, surely not. Lick's deciding where he wants to plant it. Oh my god, Adobe! His spider sense was fucking tingling. Off the charts. Bernie pushes through. Licks takes him down. Apollo is clearing out Hums out of the big pit. Licks in lane. Has 2 to find. Finds 1. It's up to Adobe. Not gonna be enough. He was nasty earlier, and then he kind of just got washed.
Hey, it happened.
It do. You know, it do. And Traumatized, once again, they really didn't stack the cash. They didn't get a 401k with employee match or employer matching, so they are pretty fucking broke. It's gonna be 4 Deagles. Adobe deciding that he's gonna get the scout, and he does have the most money on the team, so it makes sense. Ventura pushing up B.
You know, I think I have a 401k.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty tight.
But I don't know.
That's honestly almost for the best, because if you think about it as like money you could use for something, oh my god, Ventura. If you think about it as money you could use for something, you're going to take it out of the 401k, and that kind of defeats the purpose.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, it's not like I even know how to take out the money or how to
Yeah.
do anything.
Spaz. Oh my goodness me. And Adobe from the side of the site. It's all up to Ventura. He has 2 that he needs to find, and they are going to kind of slowly one-peak him at a time. But there is also the chance that he plays this perfectly wrongly. Or rightly. We're on Adobe's point of view. He's nasty with the scout, and he quick scopes Ventura. No kit, but plenty of time. It doesn't even matter, and he's probably going to save that AK if I had to guess. There's 10 seconds. Plenty of time. Didn't save the lead Museo. Chose instead to go for the Safari Mesh. No taste, no skins, never going to make it.
He don't know. He don't know.
As he casually buys his own op boom, and I can no longer say shit.
You talked shit, and you got hit.
Instantly hit.
Hard too.
Licks really wants to make sure the bomb is on the little crate, the Vespa.
Yeah.
He was like, nope, not near it.
Right here.
on
Right
it.
on here.
Ventura taking a little bit of hot toe action. Hums as well, not as much though. And Licks, he knew right where it was. He landed dead on that bomb, no problem.
Because of course you need to fall right on it to get it.
You do.
Right?
Yep, that's the way. That was in the most recent patch I think they saw. Source 2.
The only way to pick up the bomb.
Yeah, apparently in Source 2 you can approach the
Oh,
bomb
no.
from any way. But yeah, for right now you got to drop right on it.
It's a very slow play.
Very slow. Everybody's holding their angles. Apollo sees a shoulder. He takes down Ventura. No doubt due to the hot toe action. Spaz taking one behind. Takes a second one as well. Any Naffers did take out Apollos. But it's not going to be enough. 1 kill in the round does not a round win make. Traumatized are going to take that one. 7-3. They increase their lead. Back to where it was after they won the 4 rounds in a row at the beginning of the game. But, you know, it increased. It used to only be 3 rounds of lead.
Yeah.
Now it's back to 4.
It did technically increase.
I kind of like Hums' crosshair, I'm not going to lie. Just
Yeah?
simple green.
Oh, for me it's yours.
Oh, fair. Fire coming and Spaz on the site, and Apollo's taking down one from Graveyard. Spaz
Although,
finds the head.
wait, who did you say?
Spaz finds 4. Yeah, Hums has a just a simple green thin cross.
I don't know why. I see everybody else's. Maybe I looked up at it.
I mean, also like as
I mean, Hums is pink on mine.
this is what he has online. Huh. Neat. I don't know.
Check. What is Naffers?
Any Naffers? He has a bluish teal.
Oh, you know what it is? I have it set to.
Only friends.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yep. Adobe, he says, "Oh my God, they're everywhere." Hums takes one, and Ventura trades him out. He says, "I want more kills than you." Naffers and Ventura coming up on the site. Still Adobe with the off, being a nuisance, a menace, if you will. 2 bullets, 2 kills to find, and he trades it out. P250 going wild. 14
Oh my
health.
God.
Spaz going to finish it out with the AK from downtown, and that's a 9th round going the way of Traumatized. Very strong stuff coming out of a Traumatized on this map. Doraemon, no, Daddy's getting hot at Inferno Shop.
Doing something unholy. Oh, we oh.
We about to rush B.O.
We oh.
Licks and Hums both getting 1. Licks falls to Bernie, but that's still a man in the advantage of Redline Riders. Two missed smokes coming out from Redline Riders. Holy cow. Adobe is absolutely looking to punish the gap in that smoke. But he
We
doesn't.
get that song.
Sorry. If you want to drop the Addy.
I don't know.
Give me love, give me minutes, Balenciaga Daddy.
I don't know that part.
No? You can't just know the Sam Smith parts. You gotta know the Kim Petras parts too. That's what I always say.
No.
If you don't
I only know the Sam Smith.
if you can't handle me at my Kim Petras, you don't deserve me at my Sam Smith. That's what I always say.
Really? I've never heard you say
Apollo's deep in the CT with the
Owie.
op, taking
Yep.
the head right off of any Naffers. Octo Smash, still looking to play exits. We're not going to get to see it, though. We're not.
that. Because the next round is so fast.
I guess, yeah. It's not. Nobody died. Like, nothing ended up happening anyway, but it sure could have. And instead, I was just sitting there on top of a body in CT. I'll be spending on Rodeo. 5 AKs for Redline Riders. This could have been an op round. It looks like they just don't have anybody, like, confident with the op.
Oh, they boosted.
They sure
Oh,
did.
they boosted on the
Adobe.
fire, on the smoke.
On the smoke, yeah. Adobe was, like, not quite sure what he was lined up on, but sure enough, he found the kill. I don't know how that missed. Naffers, by all rights, should have been opt in the chest right there, but nope, not gonna happen. Adobe did this funny thing where instead of hitting the shot, he missed it. Apollo's in pit, just throwing some smokes, or throwing some flashes. Ventura throwing a smoke. They don't have bomb, and it's entirely possible that they could get bomb and go B. And they are. That's exactly what they're doing. Apollo's finds Octo Smash hanging out on the edge of the smoke in apps. And the rest of the terrorists are going B. It's a 3v, well, 2, ultimately. Classy on the edge of the site. Bernie takes one. He right-clicks. He was taking the suppressor off, and it was so hot. His hands couldn't take the heat. Classy taking down Ventura, and it's up to Naffers holding down the site. He has bomb. Does he want to plant? Not just yet.
Goofies.
That's what they do.
Adobe.
Adobe with the op, changing out the P2 or the 5-7 rather. Now there's 10 seconds. He's going to fall to Spaz. Op saved. 10th round going away at Traumatized. I don't know who picked this map, but I can tell you who I think picked this map. That's all I have to say.
Well,
about
they started on CT, so I have to assume that they didn't.
You know, fair. Unless Redline Riders were like, we want the harder side first because our guy is going to be late. I could see that being a thing. But
Maybe, but wouldn't you want a 5-stack on the harder side?
yeah,
That makes more sense to me.
I don't know. I think if you were gonna like,
Oh,
oh,
did you see that?
big util trades.
Where Adobe was hiding?
No, I didn't. Where was he?
He was hiding in the smoke, basically looking into.
Oh, Apollos,
mid.
you don't have the right. You don't have the right. Octo Smash falls. He never even saw the man that shot him. It was just banging through the wall with perfect timing. Apollo's absolutely dirtied on him.
Like always.
True. You know, true.
The boys are nutty.
Bernie rotating around to A, and that's going to serve him well. It is looking like an A setup, an A hit. Adobe smoked off. Oh, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
I know where they are.
He just counts to 5, nice and calm. Spaz takes 2, and Bernie finishes it out with an op. That's 11 rounds in the half for Traumatized. What a way to open up the game.
Oofies. Ouchies.
Oof, ouch. Oof, my bones. I was gonna look at the scoreboard and I was like, it's gonna be zeros across the board, or it'll be the, or it'll be this halftime kills that don't mean anything. But man, it sure does feel like Redline Riders are not, they're not getting these kills that they need to be getting. It's not even 5, it's like barely 2. It feels like most of the time. They just need to start like buying guns and hitting shots. They had a couple of good buy rounds. It just didn't like amount to anything. We'll see how they hold a site rather than taking it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We shall find out. Pistol round coming up, second half. Redline Riders on the CT side, and they are going to have to hold on for dear life. We'll see if they know the strat of letting it bark. But that's an intermediate strat. You gotta get a couple more rounds of playoffs going.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Octo Smash with the Vice gloves? Man casually has like 4 grand on his hands? I love that smoke from Spaz. I don't know what that smokes. I assume it's like under the balcony. But I'll tell you what it does really well is not draw rotates. It almost actually pulled Hums over here towards B from A or from CT, wherever he was. Not going to matter, though. It's still a 5v3 for Traumatized as they approach the site. Smoke going in for CT. It's going to push Hums into cap. Adobe going to plant before the site's even fully clear. And Bernie is going to get knifed by Ventra. I think that's the Huntsman Sapphire, right? Yeah. I mean, what do you do? Crazy. That's big money.
Get knifed.
Get knifed, I guess. Imagine. Ventura is gonna love that for the money, but I think I don't want to say anything. It's down to 1v1. Spaz versus Octo Smash. Octo Smash is gonna smoke off the bomb. He's not on it yet. Now he's on it. That's gonna be a defuse. Spaz fails to spam the smoke effectively. Or much at all, really. He does get the kill, which does help, so nobody's able to save any armor coming through. But that is an unfortunate that's an unfortunate play, is what that is. And Hums is, wasn't even the one that hit the knife, and he's running an M4. Ventra turned it into an MP9 with full util, full armor, and a kit. He has pretty well everything he could want, except for maybe a rifle, but the MP9 is perfectly serviceable, especially on CT, I feel like. As long as you don't get caught out at a long angle. But
Yeah.
nobody on Traumatized has anything more than a pistol upgraded, or a MAC-10 on Apollos, so he shouldn't have any trouble here, especially with Hums pulling in a 3K rather. Ventra stealing one and getting a second one for his trouble, saving that rifle. Pretty clean round. Redline Riders, both of them so far this half. Not much to say, really. That was, Rush B didn't work. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. Octo Smash. 3 Redline Riders over here at B, but they aren't going to find anything. I think they're going to find that out here very soon. Well, if Octo Smash doesn't fire off bottom banana. Meanwhile, Traumatized lined up here in the apartments. It's going to be a, hopefully, very coordinated A hit. Redline Riders are starting to take space. They're starting to get a sense that it is not in the slightest bit B. As that realization dawns over them, Licks is going to be very much put to the task. He falls off pit, into pit rather. Smokes are coming out. Big damage onto Bernie.
85?
Standing on the nade. Apollos comes out, finds Licks. Finds Hums at the top of Moto. There is still, Octo Smash is still chilling in the smoke. If they don't clear him, Naffers falls top Moto. Hello! Octo Smash getting caught out. He was, I don't know what his hope was, but it certainly wasn't that. Ventra finds 2, and I think he's just fucking off. He's going to save that M4.
That is a good idea. While his knife is nutty,
Yep.
it does not get you all the kills.
No, and he is decidedly outranged by the rifles on the terrorist side. And Bernie was all the way top banana for an A plant, but because he only had 15 health and he was somewhere on Inferno, he did die.
Yeah. Inferno, man. You're gonna die no matter what. Might as well stay on site.
Yep. Will I live if the bomb goes off? It's called Inferno for a reason, dog. Adobe finds Licks and Spaz takes a Naffers. Very quick opening kills. That's what you get for pushing mid. Redline Riders finding themselves seriously disadvantaged. Classy taking down Octo, and that's a headshot too. I think I can keep breaking his. I think I can keep busting his balls on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want.
I think I will. I am the caster after all. I'll curse, and I'll caster curse. That's what I do. That's all it is. Hums and Ventra looking to set up a crossfire here between the Chamber of Secrets and Library, otherwise known as the Chamber of Knowledge. The fire for Adobe is the right play, but the wrong place. Hums peeks out and finds Bernie. It's going to go well for him. He's going to lean into arches. He's drawing classy. He's drawing the aggression. He's doing a really good job. Ventra not even needing to peek out and fire just yet. Adobe and Spaz come in. Spaz is wise. He figured out the crossfire and he takes down Ventra, turning his Famous into a M4. Interest rate parity. Why is it?
Huh? What?
Interest rate parity. I wonder what the float on that is.
Yeah.
Anyway, 13-6 for Traumatized. They get 2 rounds back to back, just the same as Redline Riders, and that means they maintain a 7-round advantage.
Woo!
And not only that, but they maintain a very serious weapon advantage. It's a B rush for the counter-terrorists. Spaz and Adobe working overtime to take down all 4 of them, and it's up to Hums with that rifle he saved. Let's see what he can do with it. It's very possible that he's just going to save it, but we don't know that yet.
I mean, it would be a good idea.
Yep. Spaz plants. I think that plant lets you live if you're on B, but you know, there's no way to really know.
Oh no, Adobe.
Oh. Panic flashes. It doesn't even hit Hums. Not going to matter too much. I think Hums knows that the jig is up. They know where he is. He's going to get pinched. He's going to have to find all these kills, but Apollo's is too quick. That's 14 for Traumatized. Just 2 more, and we go to map 2. Trauma. 2 more, and we go to map 2, which I don't know what that one is either. No one has informed me of what the schedule will be. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll just be the next video.
It's ancient.
It's ancient? Oh, nice. What's map 3 if it goes that far?
Overpass.
Oh, nice. All right, cool. Sorry my quest for knowledge was inconvenient for you.
Very.
What's map 3? God damn it.
Well, I'd already clicked out of the website to
Yeah.
get back on to watch your stupid stream.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.
To be your, fucking, what's her face?
Wow, look at this leaded glass. The skin, like, didn't like, the texture didn't fully load.
Which one? Who?
On a site, it might be Hums. Either Hums or Naffers. Yeah, Hums. The texture, like, isn't loaded correctly.
Oh, I see.
It looks kind of gross. Please, I want to see the gunfights. There is no gunfight, it's just shooting. Okay. Kill/joy. Nice. Adobe watching pit. Licks is there, but he's in the small pit, not the big pit. One on site. Hums takes Apollo's. Spaz takes Hums. Naffers falls to Bernie, and Classy takes Licks. It's up to Octo smashing bottom mid, but Bernie's going to take him too. Very clean round for Traumatized. 15. Redline Riders, if they want to see overtime, they just need 9 rounds in a row, and they're going to start that off with like less than 3K.
Right now.
Right now, with less than 3K each. Basically no util, Naffers on just a deagle, 2 Famous, a Scout, Ventra with the MP9 and full util. There's a 1 kit. Honestly, planting the bomb, pretty good idea. I'm not like the coach or anything for Traumatized, but I think if I was, I'd be like, hey, plant the bomb. And also, don't get headshot by Octo Smash. Spaz! You will live longer that way. Classy takes Licks. That's an A kill. Up here in the old apartments. And Apollo's follows it up by Naffers. Bernie takes Hums. Ventra taking down Bernie. That's a B site kill. They know there's 1 B. And that is the only 1 B. Ventra going to start peeking out. He wants a gun. He'd really like to upgrade his gun. And if he can't do that, he will. He's going to try for a second kill. Apollo's is going to grab this bomb. See, it's not on the barrel. That's why. That's why Licks did that.
Yeah, you're right.
His first instinct, it's got to be on the barrel, right? No, it wasn't. Some hooligans just threw it wherever. Raised in barns by cannibals. Just fucking throwing the bomb where they please. Octo Smash trying to jump spot, and Classy's going to take him down through the smoke and the wall. Did y'all see my Deeg shot in library? Is it coming up? Maybe. I saw a couple of your Deeg shots. I'm not going to lie. Like, what impressed me more was when you were on arches. I'm guessing this is the game, by the way. What impressed me more was when you were on arches with the op, and they smoked you off, and you just, like, counted to 3 and shot one and almost fucking collapsed. There it is. Apollo's 16. Apollo's takes down Ventura 16 to, what was that, 5? 4. 6. 16 to 6. 6 is what they got. 16 to 6. That was the score line. I'm sure of it. Don't at me in the comments. And if you're watching on YouTube, go to the next one. Hit the buttons down below. Do the shit. And
Do the doodly
we'll
doo.
see you in the next one.